Hey there, social studies friends. Thanks for checking us out today. Hopefully, you're going to take a couple of minutes to learn a little bit more about some previewing strategies, specifically ways to activate your students' thinking. If you've been following us for a hot minute, then you'll know this is part of a series, and this is actually number 3 of 3. So let's go. So, activate, what does it mean? Well, in this case, we're referring to the actual definition of making something active or operative. In this case, students' thinking, which is a thing used for organizing. In this case, we're actually talking about the mental constructs of how these students are building their information. So, what do we mean when we say active thinking as a previewing strategy? We're talking about a strategy that's going to help students use their prior or existing knowledge, what they know, or even what they think they know, to build new knowledge. If you're noticing a pattern here, then that's no mistake. And what you're going to see is a lot of our previewing strategies in our first, second, and now this third issue is that we're talking about how can students make connections between what they know or think they know and then the new information being presented. So why do we want to do this? Because we want them to be able to contextualize or have some type of way to couch the information that they're learning. And let's be honest, in social studies, there's a whole lot of learning that needs to occur. So what is this going to look like? Well, one way that you could do it is asking students to make a personal connection. Have you ever blank? Tell me about a time you blank. Another way that you can do it is you can ask students to actually share an opinion. So give them a position, give them something that occurred in history, and then see what they're talking about. One of my favorite ways to activate students' learning or thinking is to have them make a prediction. And so there's a couple of ways that you can have them make a prediction. Two that I really would like you to try is one is a word splash. Now, y'all have seen a word splash. It's literally a bunch of words splashed on a page. And so this is a great way to kind of provide a topic and then maybe in the center and then have students list anywhere from 4, 8, as many words as they know, about that subject and then sort of predict what are the things they're going to talk about. You can even elevate that by asking them to write up a paragraph. The reverse of that is you could give a word splash with a bunch of different words on it, and then students can kind of try to deduce from those words what the topic is going to be about. Another one I want you to try is an idea called search and find prediction. And really, this is a great way to integrate literacy because what you do is you provide the students with a passage and then you give them a couple of comprehension questions, such as what are blank, maybe a vocabulary word that is in there. Where can we find these, or where did this event happen? When does this happen? When do you notice that change most frequently occurs, or something of that nature? But these are just a couple of ways that you can sort of structure students making a prediction rather than just kind of opening it up. So if you've been paying attention, you know what time it is. It's time for you to go for it and give it a shot. And when you do, make sure you're following us on one of the socials here to tell us all about it. Thanks.